platform to discuss anything that we've overcome and how we defeated the unknown.
Today, we're going to talk about drug addiction and how it has affected our lives. For starters, drug addiction is something that has affected my family way before I was even born. My mother became an active drug user at a very young age. She was introduced to drugs by her very own brother. Because of her drug use, that led her to contract HIV. She became pregnant with me and, of course, was HIV positive at the time. So many people tried to talk her into getting an abortion, but for some reason she just knew that her baby would be okay. Fast forward to now, I can say that I was born HIV free. When I was born, the doctors ran test after test after test just to make sure that everything was okay. It has not been easy. Growing up, I've seen the highs and lows of drug addiction. Still to this day, I still experience what it is to have individuals around you that's addicted to drugs. Over the years, I learned that it's not that easy. You can try and make a person get help, but if that person is not ready to receive the help, it's like you're gonna just continue going in circles.
For me, drug addiction has obviously also affected my life. Just like she said, I've dealt with being a victim of drug addiction within my family before I was even born. It's been very hard because it's still something that is affecting me to this day because it's still prevalent to this day. My family's choice to use drugs have really made me feel neglected in a lot of certain ways. It put me in unthinkable situations, and it also has affected their health, which has affected me. I'm gonna be honest and say that this is very hard for me.
Well, it's very hard for the both of us.
Because it's like, we use this platform to discuss how we overcome things, but, it's something that we both still dealing with to this day. So it's kind of like, we want to help as much as we can, other people as much as we can, but, we don't have all the answers. But, if we can discuss how we're able to be strong about this topic and get this far, we at least want to communicate that the only thing that has gotten me to this point and be strong to deal with it is honestly my faith in God, because dealing with family members who are drug users has forced me to hate them really bad. And it's not good to hate people, but I can just remember my entire life, I had pure hate in my heart for individuals in my family who would use drugs solely because of what the things that they would do when they were on the drugs. And it messed me up, man. It messed me up because, it affected my trust in people. And I think, me, I'm a literalist. I literally say what I mean, do what I say. I hold on to every word. And part of that was because when you grow up with drug users and they lie so much, and you're tired of being let down and disappointed, it's just no, I'm gonna hold every single last person to their word. And if you know what I'm saying, no, and that's not the best approach to a lot of things, but that's what you develop because that's how you choose to be strong, or that can help you be strong. Even just hearing certain things like "I love you"
is
a shocker.
Yeah,
it's a shocker because it's things as simple as that, being hugged, having just, I guess you would say, affection from family members, you don't get because they're so wrapped up in the drugs. And when you hear that from someone else, you get standoffish. You don't know how to handle it. And so it's kind of like, I don't know, for me, I just, solely made a decision that well, not even cigarettes, I'll just, you can't pay me to do no weed, nothing, because it's just, I done seen where something as small as weed grew into something as strong as cocaine.
I know for me, growing up, my protection became shutting down. Shutting down and blocking things out was my coping mechanism.
Yeah.
Because I've seen so many different things, I was determined to not let that stuff get to me. Growing up, I see how that has affected me in my present life, because I can be very cold and emotionless at times. And it's not that I don't have emotions or I don't have feelings, but to not feel those negative things, let me just put this wall up.
Right.
When I was in college, I want to say it was like a Saturday.
Okay.
And I was getting ready to head back to Gainesville that Sunday.
Okay.
So it's Saturday, I have all my stuff packed, and I'm ready to go. Okay? I was out having dinner, I get back home to find out that my house was broken into by a family member and my laptop was stolen. So at this point, I'm furious. I'm fuming. Because it wasn't even about the laptop, because that's something that can be replaced. It was the simple fact that I had all of my schoolwork on there. All of my schoolwork.
Yeah.
And it's like, when you have worked so hard for something, and to just have it taken away from you like that, it drives you crazy.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm flipping out. I'm I gotta go get my stuff. Make a long story short, I ended up in the drug hole, determined to get my laptop back. At the time, I wasn't even concerned about my safety. I just wanted my laptop back. I was really willing to do any and everything to get my laptop back.
And she was on the phone with me, she called me and was like, bruh. Then she was going on a rampage, and she was like, I need you to stay on this phone with me while I go in the trap house, because listen, I don't know what may happen, but girl, I was we were both nervous, because just you don't know what, you know what I'm saying? Them people could attack her, anything could have happened.
But the outcome of that, I ended up having to pay to get my laptop back. And it's just why? Mm-hmm. Why? Every time you turn around, you have family members asking you for money. Yes. Money grows on trees. Yes. And guess what? It doesn't. And no matter how many times you say no, they continuously come back to ask you for money.
Yeah, they do.
It's I just told you no 3 hours ago, and you're back asking me for money again.
You got a deposit to you.
Right, that's not how that works.
I was just speaking straight facts.
That's not how that works.
And it's not that, you don't want to help them out financially, but you know what they're going to use that money for. You don't want to become that enabler for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, yeah, I got money, but I'm not gonna give it to you because I know what you're gonna do. Like, absolutely not.
Yeah. So going back to my mom and her drug addiction, my mom used drugs because she was neglected in certain areas of her life. It's always so funny when we talk about absent parents, whether it be an absent mother or whether it be an absent father. But what we don't talk about is when an individual have both the mom and dad in the household, but yet there's still an absence there. So my mom wanted her dad to love her in some sort of way that he just was unable to do. And because he lacked in that area, she felt as though she had to seek that elsewhere. And because of the things she experienced as a child, to mask the pain, she turned to drugs.
Certain situations like that shows how drug usage is a choice, but also a sort of coping mechanism. Because if you don't know how to really say, I feel neglected, mom or dad, I don't feel like you love me enough, or if your mom and dad is there and they choose not to show that love to you because they don't know how, like things will come, it's a generational curse.
Yes.
So that's why it's like, you know, though drug usage is a choice, sometimes it's not people's fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, I want to get high because I want to get high. 80% of the time because they dealing with something that they don't know how to internalize. Like, it was so much drugs in my house, I could have easily been on drugs. Easily. Like, I was even given drugs. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, glory be to God that, you know, I just didn't have that spirit to want to do that, but something as prevalent but yet secret as the feeling of neglect, I would say it's like a huge thing for a lot of people who do use drugs, whether it's from parents, spouse, brothers and sisters, society. A lot of people who do use drugs trying to fill a void, you know, and it's kind of like, if you don't learn how to break that cycle, it's gonna continue. So it's like, you know, like you said, I made a choice for myself. Like, the things I'm going through now that I know hurt me and affect me in a negative way, I'm learning it, I'm processing it. So for my children and the generations after me, I can't say I'm gonna keep them from that, but I can try to prevent or at least help them not to experience that, because I wouldn't want that spawning down on my child. At some point, the curse has to be broken. At some point, I guess the takeaway or how we overcame it is pretty much, for one, like putting all of our strength in God. I think we both can agree on that. Like, if it hadn't been for God, we probably would have became a victim to the cycle. Secondly, it's a mental choice, you know, because it's something that you have to mentally decide for yourself that you're above what you're being faced with. Try to seek professional help. You know, like a lot of times we do have these, you know, businesses or these clinics or these rehab centers that are, I can't do it. I just cannot. I can't. You can go. I'm gonna say all that out.
Yo, we're gonna have to do a lot of editing because this is tough.
I can't do it. I can't.
She'll tell you she can.
Yes, you can.
I can't. Like, every time I try to say something like of substance, like I'm having these traumatic flashbacks, yo. Like, I remember, like I see, like I can't. You know what I'm saying? I cannot do it.
Yes, you
I can't.
Yes, you can. That's
But it's just like,
Okay,
I don't wanna.
You have to live through it. You can't just keep it bottled up inside.
It's not bottled up.
No, it is, because we're talking about it and clearly it's affecting you.
That's because I've already let that stuff go. So it's kind of like reflecting on it is bringing it back, and I don't want to bring it back. Like, I don't even know, like, my thought process isn't even clear right now. Like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I feel like I'm rambling just to try to have something to say.
Another thing about drug addiction that has traumatized me is actually seeing the person in the act. Okay? I'm talking about the person turned into a real zombie. I mean, clothes off. Clothes off, just walking like
In the high.
Yes, real zombie. When I first experienced that,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know whether or not to scream. I didn't know whether or not to cry. I was just in such a state of shock. Like, that's something I would never want anyone to experience.
Yeah.
Let alone a child experience that.
Yeah.
So for me, every time I knew that this person was in the next room shooting up or whatever they were doing, I knew what was to follow.
Yeah.
I knew I either had to get out the house or lock myself in a room, because that was just something I did not want to see.
That's scary, dog.
I did not want to see. It's one of those things where you have to think, okay, this person is just walking around, whatever, like a zombie, but what's next?
Yeah.
Like, how do I know that they won't try to like come and attack me, or just do something crazy?
Yeah.
Get a knife, come after me or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The way I've experienced drug uses, I guess, in a lot of traumatic ways, was every time a family member of mine was on drugs, there was, like, every single time, the results always ended up with them trying to kill me. And so it's just kind of like, it's just kind of like, it's like, you don't want to be around a person because they on drugs, but it became more so of a fear. Like, you see this person on drugs, you don't know if you're gonna live to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because of repeated situations. So even if it wasn't an actual act of trying to like harm me, it was either physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse.
It's okay.
I don't want to do this.
It's okay.
It was something to that effect.
Yeah.
I feel like my nose is crying. It was something to that effect. And I remember, like, it was one time it was really, really bad. And I don't know, me being a child, it's just kind of like kids do what kids do. But I feel like I could never be a kid because everything that I did when that person was on drugs, it made them so angry at me. I guess it's me being transparent. I I remember 3 situations. The first one when I was very young, and I don't know what I did. I must have been like 3 or 4. But the person literally got a knife and like stabbed me. And they was mad about something. But I was 3 or 4 years old. So what could I have possibly done? You know what I'm saying? But they stabbed me. I have the scars to this day. I was sent to the hospital. I wasn't, you know, like I just had to deal with it. Let it heal on its own, get some peroxide. Couldn't talk about it, couldn't bring it up. Just go to bed. And then fast forward to I was like a teenager. And as a teenager, you know, everybody had their room dirty. That's nothing new. And I just remember that I was leaving somewhere, and at the time this person was on drugs, and I was in a car with them, and they was just so upset that I didn't clean my room, you know? So they started to like really talk down on me and just say all type of cruel things. But one thing that sticks with me to this day is when I was told that I would never be good for anything except for laying on my back. And people was around me when that was stated, but nobody defended me. Like, nobody said anything. And I couldn't talk back. And I just had to sit there and accept that. And they kept repeating it. All you gonna be good for is laying on your back. Only thing a man gonna want you for is for what's between your legs, cause you good for nothing. You this, you that, you this, you that. And it's like that definitely plays on how you value yourself, especially being 12, 13 years old. You know what I'm saying? You start to believe those type of things. And then fast forward to I was much older. I was in high school, and you know, the person was on drugs again, and another situation happened, and they was mad at me for not washing out a noodle pot. Noodles, bro. Noodles, like, and you know, at this point, I had enough. At this point, I broke, and they went in the kitchen, got the pot, came in my room, started beating me with the pot, like in my face, dragged me out my bed, choked me on the floor, punched me in my face. People were there, didn't do nothing, didn't defend me, didn't have my back. And I promise you, everything turned red. Like, I wasn't even myself. And I don't know how I got up, because they was on top of me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I got up, but I got up. And I just walked in the kitchen and found the biggest knife that I could find. And I told myself, I said, I'm going, like, somebody's gonna die today. It's gonna be him, or it's gonna be me. But I said, somebody's definitely gonna die today. And they seen the look in my eyes, like something overcame me. And all I remember was me carrying the knife like this. And I just, like, with force, I'm like walking, like stabbing. And I chased them into the room, and had the door not been there, they probably wouldn't be there to this day. Because the first jab that I put into the door, the knife got stuck. And when the knife got stuck, I'm sitting there like this, trying to get the knife out. I got the knife out, did it again, knife is stuck. Forced it out again, did it. So the door had at least 8 stabs in the door. Something came over me. I came back to myself, and I dropped the knife once I realized what was going on, and then I heard police outside. So I'm thinking I can call the police and they can come arrest this person. Oh no, no ma'am. Because as soon as the police came, you know, they in turn stated that I tried to kill them. And because I had the knife, the officers believed them, I got arrested, and I went to jail. And that was extremely humiliating. Like, everybody in the neighborhood saw that. You know, like it was, I don't wish that on nobody. And all I can remember is handcuffs being placed on me, being walked out, sitting in the back of a squad car, and the entire time the person yelling, lock her ASS up, send her to jail, throw away the key. And I'm sitting there confused, and people was there, and nobody defended me. And you know, that night, I prayed to God. I prayed to God the hardest thing I prayed ever in my life. I said, Lord, if you get me out of the situation, I promise I'll do whatever in my power to not get back here, to not allow anybody's actions, words, anything to ever get me to that point to where I'm putting myself in danger, because you thinking that you gonna get them back by retaliating, but it turned around and comes back on you. And so by the grace of God, well, I did have to go to court. I had a restraining order placed against me. I was on house arrest. The whole 9 yards. Shout out to my PO, because he was fine. I was on house arrest. The whole night, I had the whole ankle monitor and everything. And when it was time to see this person in court, they dropped the charges. And so I had a record, but I was able to get it expunged. So thankfully, everything that happened, it didn't put me in a worse situation than just me being locked up and going to jail, you know. But it was all attributed to that person being on drugs, you know, because it's like millions of people have a new pot in the sink. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't do anything wrong, but because I was just so tired of the cycle, I was so tired of the abuse, I was so tired. I was like at my breaking point, and I was like, I need to defend myself.
And all of this was a result of drug addiction.
A drug addiction.
I know I can remember being at my grandmother's house, and we received a knock on the door. So she went to the door, and there was a guy that owns a car wash. And unbeknownst to us, a family member that was working for that car wash broke in the car wash and stole the money.
Oh my God.
That was there. Like, they caught him on camera and everything. So the guy that owns the car wash, like, he knows where his mom lives. So of course he shows up. I mean, beating the door down. Okay? And my grandmother at that time did not fully process what was going on. She went right into protection mode. So the guy is like, you know what? The only reason I ain't gonna kill him is because you standing right here. You standing right here. This lady is trying to go get her pocketbook so she can pay back something.
Wow.
So he wouldn't hurt her child. And so at that very moment, I'm like, yeah, this is deeper than what I can say or do, right? And what anyone else can say or do, because at the end of the day, she's going to continue to protect her child.
It's beyond your control.
It's beyond my And it's just like, when will it be enough?
Yeah.
Will it ever be enough? Like, will it
What's gonna be her breaking point?
Exactly. Will it ever get to a point where they can really look in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm tired of living my life this way.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm tired. Like, growing up, no one should have to experience that.
Right.
It's just like, what's next? What's next?
What's next? Yeah. Because you don't really have the opportunity to talk about it. You don't. After these situations happen, no one sits here and say, are you okay?
No.
What's on your mind? How did it make you feel? No one, I don't know if it's a lack in the Black community. I don't know if people really not knowing that something like that is need to be said or need to happen. But it's like, you process it on your own and you prepare for, okay, what's next? And it shouldn't have to be that way. When you go through these things, like, it's encouraged. You have to talk about it. You have to, because you don't want to be like us, 27 years old, like holding these things, it's not healthy. It's not healthy at all.
It affects you.
It affects you tremendously.
Long term.
Yeah. So in closing, we just, want to, let anyone out there know who is also dealing with drug abuse or drug addiction that you are not alone. Definitely find yourself a purpose or a reason, to live or to get better or to try to overcome the situation, because honestly, only the people who use the drugs can get themselves out.
And if you're an individual who's dealing with a friend or family member that's struggling with drug addiction, know that you're not alone, and know that it is something that you can overcome. You just need to talk about it. You need to seek the proper resources.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we will list the national hotline for drug abuse in the description box below, so that way you guys can have that information readily available to you in the event that you need to use it or you know someone that needs to use it. But we thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, this was
it was tough, but we got through it. But we thank y'all for tuning in, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And all of our social media handles will be listed in the description box below. And if there's anything you guys want us to discuss, feel free to leave it in the comment box as well. Stay tuned. We will be in the city near you. We got some very exciting guests that we're going to be speaking with. So thanks again. Until next time.